Hey everyone, it's Faith. I thought I would make a really quick video just talking about what our favorite books were from the previous school year that we just finished up and like our favorite read alouds and that sort of thing. I don't know about you guys, but I always love hearing what read alouds people are reading and what they liked, what they didn't like, that sort of thing, because we're always looking for new ones in our homeschool. So I thought I would share some things that we like. So up front, I have a confession to make. I do not buy books. I fully utilize our library, and with COVID and all of the weird stuff, my cat is scratching his little scratching post. We don't buy books, so we typically will just get books from the library. But with COVID and the quarantine, we weren't really able to do that. So we kind of used what we had this year, and then we use an app that partners with our local library so that we can check out ebooks and audiobooks from there. So we really utilized that a lot. So I don't have physical books to show you, but I'm still gonna throw out some names for you guys in case you're looking for some book suggestions. I asked my kids what their favorite books were from the school year, and I was kind of surprised at their answers a little bit. So Aria said that her favorite book from the school year was Horton Hatches and Egg from Dr Seuss. We did a morning basket theme of Dr Seuss. So we read a ton of Dr Seuss books, including the Who Was book on Dr Seuss, and it was a lot of fun. But out of all of those, she selected Horton Hatches and Egg. That was her favorite from the year. It was also one of the more recent books that we did, so that could have something to do with it. Logan's pick for his favorite book was The Wild Robot. We read both of the books, The Wild Robot and The Wild Robot Escapes. They were really good. I really enjoyed them. I think I liked The Wild Robot a little bit better than The Wild Robot Escapes. The Wild Robot Escapes, really. Done? You're gonna let me do this now? I felt like there was a ton of build-up to The Wild Robot Escapes, but then like the ending, I don't know. It was still good. It just wasn't as good as the first one. But everybody overall liked that. The chapters are really short, so if you're looking for something that you can just do quickly in a morning basket or something, it's a really good option because it only takes a few minutes to read a chapter. We read several chapters each day because they were so short. My favorite read aloud from this year was The Land of Stories. I know it's way too old for my kids, but we gave it a try and everybody loved it. And even my daughter, who is 5, she'll be 6 in the fall, they have little journals that they pull out while I'm reading sometimes, and they can draw pictures or whatever. And she drew beautiful artwork from her imagination and the description that I was reading to her of these characters. And it was so just detailed and good, and she would show me and tell me the story of what I had said. So she was getting it and absorbing it, and we all loved the story. It was really engaging. Even me, like there were parts of the book that I just didn't see coming, and it was really entertaining as an adult. So I really enjoyed it. We read the first 2, so The Wishing Spell and The Enchantress Returns, and then we read half of the 3rd book, and we just kind of left off there. We were a little bit burned out because we read them back to back, and they're really long. They're like this thick. They're really long, and the chapters are long. It would take us about an hour to read one chapter, so it's long. So we just kind of stopped there and picked up something else for the rest of the school year. But yeah, we really liked it. I will say I'm reading this out loud to them, so I'm able to filter things that I maybe don't want to expose them to yet. I think that there was a couple swear words in one of the books. I feel like I remember reading that, and I just didn't read that part to my children. Obviously, totally, I understand not everybody's comfortable with that. I'm just letting you know what it was like. And then there was there's a couple like crude jokes. They're like preteen kids in this book, so there was a couple like crude jokes, or if there was a few things that I just wasn't comfortable with, I would just skip over it. Eat the meat and spit out the bones, and that's kind of what we did with that. And I really enjoyed it. We will probably pick those books up again because we just liked them so much. Another one of our favorites was an audiobook that we have listened to many times in our house, and that is House of Robots. It is a multiple book series, and they're just really cute. It's about this family of inventors, and it's just a sweet story. I really, really enjoyed it. My son loved it. So those were some of our favorite books. Like I said, this video is really short. I just wanted to kind of throw them out there. I know I love hearing what other people are reading and what they liked and what they didn't like. Some of the things like that you would think of, like some of the classics that everybody raves over, just don't work for us. So it's always interesting to hear books that, you know, maybe other people haven't heard of or read before. But yeah, we really, really enjoyed those. I would love to hear what you enjoyed. I have a few things in mind. Like I know kind of a big overarching theme that we're going to have for this year through history. So I have some books that I know are going to go along well with that I'm pretty sure my kids are going to like. But other than that, I keep it pretty loose and just kind of grab things as I hear about them or find them at the library. Like I said, I don't buy books. I just don't. So that's kind of how we do things here, but I'm curious to hear how you do things in your home. Do you plan out your read alouds ahead of time, or do you just kind of go with the flow and grab books as you go along? Leave it in the comments and let me know. I hope you like this video, and I look forward to seeing you in my next one.